The Nether Brain will be only too pleased to claim me.
My prince, no!
Even in my darkest hours, I knew it was my destiny to save my people. I could never have imagined this would be the way. Givkar Tavkeem crushed.
All to wield these. Once the grand design is ended, kill.
Come. It's time for us to meet our fates and end this epic night.
Go. The
Didn't your mother?
To find a way through.
We have lost much, but even when the last soul fought, it is more than a Baldur's Gate today. This is the one.
The very say they will lay the final
The fist exam.
appearances. Observe with this mindful.
The fist eyes you.
And I'm not alone.
I'm in the mood to crack some skulls after that fuckery in the Temple of Baal. The City Watch will be glad to oblige me.
Not sure what I have to offer a mind flare, if I'm honest. But I hope my words of encouragement and reassurance will strengthen your resolve.
The journey has been brutal, but I stand here a Hell Rider once more. And I would die a proud man if I died this day.
All the strength of the lands we healed flows through me, and from me to you. And whatever company you keep.
Nature's servant awaits.
Glad to have you with us, and not a moment too soon.
The air is thick with anticipation. They're expecting a speech. Something to stir their hearts and put fire in their bellies for the fight ahead.
To our freedom! We'll prepare ourselves. Balduran's grace.
Bodies, bloods, this is the dream. Knew I was smarts to sneaks in. The Skellyboard don't go.
Oakfather preserve you.
Leave him be! We have to keep running!
Mind Flayer.
It's so...
His fog and the rumors be true. Is this really the Mind Flayer who could save the city? You see his mind.
Oh, shit! City Watch!
Death won't take me yet. Good idea, I think. Moving. Let me strike true. Worth a try.
Survival is all that matters. Time to press ahead.
I will ascend. Make way.
Decorated with a grinning face, this called up the flask shuddered.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Onward. Time to strike. Make way. Let's finish this. On I go. Time to strike. My path be true.
Still on my feet. Swift as my feet can carry me. But to keep going.
Got to press on.
Time to strike. My path be true. Another fight. Let's go. Need to find a way forward.
You
it is.
The Netherstones.
I know, and so do they.
Crown up ahead. Time to cast the spell again and break its will. To the chase. Taste my fury. Taking a look. Taking position. My faith will protect me. Have to keep going.
Is weakened.
Even Bam.
It's fun.
Best be on my way. This is it. Its will is weakening.
There. And thus...
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of Orpheus's strength to keep it there. An opportunity...
My master.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams. The pain rips through. Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely aware. And then, gravity. Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
It's done. The Netherbrain is
We did it.
The parasite. It's withered. Dead Only mild offense intended, of course. You did the unthinkable.
Even when my time in the prism stretched out like eternity, when escape seemed impossible, I knew that my destiny was to liberate my people. I was wrong. It seems I can only fulfill one part of my destiny. My people, you helped me destroy that abomination. But first, carry my hope. Carry my burden. Call my dragons, Kulos and Kuthos.
It will be done.
Enough talk.
Kulos! I can never forget you. Your name will be etched in our slates. To the skies!
Look, the Githyanki take flight.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city.
So?
Very well.
A lot of people died, so let's go find...
It's over. You, who were destined to be... Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of... Six months have passed since you defeated the Netherbrain. And since then, you have seen more of life than you ever thought possible. You are greeted as a savior, a champion, a hero. But sometimes you feel like something else entirely. An adventurer, a traveler, a survivor. You faced down the gods. You thwarted the grand design. Anything seems possible. But before you can write the next chapter of your story, you must end this one. That's why you're going back to where all of this began, answering an invitation to gather with your allies and friends.
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight, fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon, wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
Always at your side.
Starting to wonder if you'd show up. You can say that with a straight face after all the times I had to come to your aid. Oh, come here, Will. You feel a little more substantial than before. Less camping and scrounging off the land, I take it. I'm not entirely sure I'd agree. In fact, I found a nice meadow not far. I'm glad you seem well. Trudy. I had no doubt. But I'm glad to hear you say it all the same. Must I? You presume a great deal. I'm joking. Of course I want to know. Tell me all. As am I. It's well deserved. And I dare anyone to argue otherwise. Hopefully these meetups will become a regular occurrence. It's not that I miss the tadpoles, but at least it brought us together. Now we've got to make the extra effort ourselves. I'm sure we will, but let's be proactive about it all the same. We're more than capable. After all, we've faced down bigger threats than wrangling together a few social calendars. Don't be a stranger.
Light on my feet.
Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found... Always. I've got... You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering the hero, me. It's all... Perhaps once... but you...
Old friend. For 2 months I trained the Knights of the Comet. For 2 more I skewered Kithraki bellies. And for 2 more yet, but to see your face, it brings me even...
Limbo, she'd said. A plane of chaos where you might drink fire like water, where you and the home of the mystical Githzerai. Once the Githzerai were one of the Githyanki, until
We've spilled blood.
Zareth Menyar Gith. You've heard the name. The immortal god king of the Githzerai, and the ruler of their capital, Shrakdalor.
Our Gish sent word of the rebellion to Minyara through the cosmos. He's agreed to parley. It's fallen to me to secure an alliance. Sometimes. But I don't need the Githzerai. Minyara Gith is an ascetic. He is also... Should they... I am my people. But you've heard that refrain before. Zealous, bossy, insistent. And to you. Now go. But don't think you've seen the last.
Well now. You can make yourself presentable when you have... My first. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers. Same wooden building. I knew an Avarescan Baldorian. Not so for my daughter. Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist. Temporarily, you understand. To organize the craftsmen. Though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing 8 ones. They might learn a thing or two, if they don't expel her. Again. I suppose I am. There is still much... I may have little love for this city. This... Be well. I must
Griffiths has a keen eye for a nice vintage. Why were we scrounging in barrels and crates for supplies when he could source these? God, I remember one evening when we had to eat 14 apples, some fish heads, and a stale loaf of bread just to get by.
You would think someone of my vintage would be inured to the... Our differences are insignificant compared to our shared experiences and achievements. In that case...
A familiar sight. Scratch can't quite speak around the thing he has in his mouth.
So am I. I've got a nice home in the city now. A girl named Mindy says I'm her best friend. She's mine too. Also you. I've got so many best friends, I hardly know who to snuggle. I missed your smell, but this thing I found had you all over it. I brought it for you. And I thought, perhaps you'd like to throw it? You know best. But a little fetch never hurt anyone. I certainly have, and I always will.
What's hiding here?
This one night, thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate. Until such time, thou givest thyself. Thou gavest, Enjoy the revelry of the day. Thou deservest at least. What indeed? The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready. For thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving. To you. There thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou sought to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools. Everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel. Felled by mortals. I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.